welcome to my YouTube channel. I thought I'd give an update today about where I'm up to. I'm still doing Slim World at the moment, but I haven't been fully on plan at the moment. But I'm missing creating videos and uploading. I thought I'd create a bit of a different video today about something that I've been learning about through YouTube, and I thought I'd share about it in case it might help somebody out there who might watch this video. So it's been a bit of a stressful few weeks, the last few weeks. Still a lot of uncertainty around my work, and I have actually been invited back sort of flexibly from furlough. But yeah, the industry that I work in has been deeply affected by COVID. So yeah, it's quite a bit of a stressful time at the moment. My son hasn't been very well as well in the last few weeks, so that's been a bit stressful. Various different things going on, so yeah, apologies for not uploading. But yeah, it's got me thinking a lot at the moment about what I want out of life. I don't know if lockdown has made you reflect on a few things. I'm not sure how lockdown has affected you, but I know for me, it's just made me appreciate definitely the more simpler things in life, and made me realise there were so many things I was taking for granted. It's made me definitely think through some different things. But one area which I've also been thinking about is about my finances and aiming to be financially free. And I've been watching some videos by a guy called Dave Ramsey, and he's written a lot of books about financial freedom. And I thought I'd just share today his baby steps to financial freedom. And I found them really sort of challenging, and has definitely sort of given me some practical advice about how I can sort of become more financially free and plan towards that. I think definitely at the moment, especially with my job sort of being at risk, it's made me think about sort of why do I work? What financial commitments do I have that mean that I need to work a lot of hours? And if I didn't have so many financial commitments, could I work less and spend more time with my son? And it's just made me think a lot about things like that. So I thought I'd just share with you the baby steps that I've been learning about. And obviously I'm at the beginning of this, so I'm no way an expert. But yeah, this is something that I found really interesting, just thought I'd share. So I've just got my notes here, so I might look down at my notes so that I get them correct. But the first of Dave Ramsey's baby steps is about saving some emergency money, so that when things happen, like your washing machine breaks down or your car needs emergency repairs, you've got like a buffer for that. He suggests $1,000. So another video I watched on YouTube, basing it around the UK, talked about having £1,000 saved up as an emergency fund, or if you work part-time like me, or on a lower income, it suggested £500 as an emergency fund. So I thought that was a really good piece of advice. The next one says that you should pay off all debts that you have except your mortgage, one by one, focusing on one at a time, starting with the smallest one. Something which I was really challenged about watching videos about all this was that it talked about how so many people don't know how much they owe at any moment in time. And I was really challenged by this because we've got a few things on finance, like our sofas I'm sitting on now, which these are almost paid off, but it challenged me to go away and look into what debts we had, large or small, and actually the exact amount that is left to pay off on those, and to put them in order from smallest to largest. And he encourages you to start paying off each debt one by one, still paying your normal payments on your larger debts basically, but putting all your effort into getting rid of those smaller debts first and then building up to the larger debts. And it's supposed to encourage you. So for example, our sofas are our smallest debt. I think we've got maybe 3 or 4 months left to pay on them, and it's something like £30 a month. So that would be a good place to start, to just pay that off even early. And then it sort of encourages you emotionally as well, because you're ticking off these debts. And also it helps you to imagine that, how would our finances be every month if we'd paid all these things off? We wouldn't have all these outgoings that we really can't avoid, that we're committed to. So yeah, I found that a really challenging step, and something which I really want to work towards. The third step encourages you to save up. So you do these in order. So this would be once you've cleared all your outstanding debts except your mortgage. Then the next step is to create a 3 to 6 months income in an emergency fund. So it would be so that if you were out of work for 3 to 6 months, you would have enough money in your account to keep everything going without being stressed basically. So yeah, I thought that was really challenging. Obviously I'm not at that point, but it shows where you can work towards, sort of thing. The fourth step was to do with once you've got this 3 to 6 month emergency fund, making sure that every month you're putting 15% of your income towards a retirement fund, no matter what your age is. I watched another lady's video on this. I've forgotten her name, but basically I'll put the link below to her video about this. And she said, obviously Dave Ramsey's in America, so things can be slightly different. But she said, for example, if you can, if your work pays in a certain amount and you're paying the minimum and they sort of like pay in as well, maximize that to the best you can. So if you can put in 15% rather than just the minimum payment, then try and do so, or look into private pensions and things like that. So basically it's just making you think about preparing for the future, no matter your age, and making sure you're thinking about that and actively contributing, even if you've gone from contributing 5% to 8%, that's still an improvement. So yeah, that was step number 4. Step number 5 is about saving for your children's future. I know when my son was born, we set up a bank account for him and have put in money, even just from his birthday, and when he was born, some money gifts that he was given, and we put that towards his future. And so Dave Ramsey talks a lot about saving a college fund for your children, but obviously in America things are slightly different. But here it could be that you put some money aside that your child could use in future for a house deposit, or buying their first car, or going to university. Yeah, so it's never too early to start saving towards supporting your children, and which I found again very relevant as I'm a new mum. So step number 6 is about paying off your mortgage early. As I said earlier, basically you should do these steps in order. So he's not suggesting paying extra towards your mortgage if you've still got other outstanding debts. So you should pay off those other debts first, smallest to largest, and then when you've gone down this chain of baby steps, then once you've completed those steps, like you've got your 3 to 6 month emergency fund, you've put some money away for your children's future, etc., then you should be paying extra towards your mortgage so that you can pay it off early. A lady's video I watched in the UK, she pays an extra 10% each month off of her mortgage. Obviously it depends what you can practically do, but I'm sure most of us could pay an extra even £20 a month of our mortgage. Like, it really challenged me actually listening to the video. So yeah, that is step number 6. And his final step, step number 7, is about building wealth and giving to others. So basically, this is sort of the aim of this whole becoming financially free focus, basically, is that once you've paid off all these debts, imagine having all of your income free to do what you like with it, whether it be just start a business and like he says in the step, to be able to give to others, because I think a lot of us, we would love to be able to give more than what we currently do, but the reality is we have financial commitments which we at this present point are committed to, so we're limited in what we can give. Most people are. So yeah, this step encourages you that once you've been able to get rid of these debts, then you will have some built up wealth, and you'll have income at your disposal which you can freely give to and help other people. And also it means that then, imagine not having a mortgage anymore to pay, that all you're paying every month is your food bill, fuel, electric, gas, council tax, and then the rest of your money is for you at your disposal. And to think that your future, your retirement is set up, you don't need to worry. Yeah, so I thought this was a really great ending to the baby steps, having that built up wealth and the ability to give. So I hope this video has been interesting to you. I've found it really interesting learning about this. If you want to find out more about it, then you can search Dave Ramsey, and there's lots of YouTube videos where he explains about it, and other people have explained in simpler terms what he's talking about. And yeah, I hope it helps somebody out there, and I hope it gives you some practical direction as to how to become more financially free. I know it's just really challenged me and just made me think about, where is my money going, and is that how I want it to be for a long period, and what can I practically do about it, that I'm sure that I could be paying off even an extra £20 a month towards one of my current financial commitments to make it end earlier. You know, every little helps in bringing down that time that you're having to pay that amount for. So yeah, I found it really interesting, so I just thought I'd make a video and share it with people. Please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and if you're not subscribed to my channel, then please subscribe.